talking to their man, let's say when they're telling them about their day at work, they are processing what happened in the conversation. So when a man shuts a woman down and says, I don't want to talk, what he doesn't realize is he shut down the processing time for that woman. Now, does that mean you should talk every single time? No. But you must find the right time. Okay. And it's because women tend to use emotions, intuitiveness, when they're dealing with situations. They're adding that into it, right? So they're adding nuance. If you've ever been on a male panel before, and I mean males that, I don't want to say not involved, I want to say men that are very, let me just say cavemanish. Men, if you ever get in those conversations, you'll realize that those men will not be nuanced. That's why when you speak to people that are married and really happy and their wives are happy, you will hear men speak in nuances. The reason why is because there's no way you can deal with a woman and not be nuanced. And there's no way you can deal with a man at the heart of it and not be nuanced. When you genuinely are in love with people, you have to be able to be nuanced. Women tend to be quite more nuanced than men. Let me give an example. When we hear these conversations about why is it that women are divorcing at 70%, men will go straight to women are X, Y, and Z, that's it. And then we'll ask the question, where is the nuance? Right? And here's the reason why. It is because of the way that we process information, but also the consequences in society. For instance, nuance is important, but you'll still go to jail. No. Nuances is important, but you'll still go to jail. Okay, we may know why you killed your husband. Let me say that word carefully. We know why you unalived your husband, but it doesn't matter. You're still going to jail. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yeah. There's nuances. What I'm saying to you in the sense of that, with men, we are only thinking about it is a consequence and the action. Because men thinking is consequence, action, and this gets the result, that's how they're thinking. Nothing wrong with it. Again, it is just the way that a lot of men think. It's about understanding that we're trying to get to. Women tend to talk and process the emotions and their thoughts through the conversation. Number two, their connection over solutions. Women tend to find connection over solutions. This is why oftentimes men sometimes can suffer in a community. Not always, but sometimes we can suffer in community. And you find that women tend to have community or trying to find community very easily. Now, does that mean that relationships always last long? That doesn't always mean that. Okay, we can talk about it another time, but let's talk about the reality of such a situation, which is women tend to formulate community, which is why I said to somebody one day, I said, a world with just men in will be very boring and very bland. And a world of women in it alone will be very boring and very bland. We need each other, but we have different jobs. Women tend to be very good at building community. Men are very good at protecting the community. Okay, it's a jigsaw piece that meant to come together and we're meant to work together. And so women tend to be very good because they always look to seek to come together as to build connections with each other. Okay, that's why the Bible tells them to respect the husband, not love the husband. The Bible says women should submit to a husband, not love the husband. The reason why is because it's easy for women to love, but it's harder for men to love, but it's easy for them to respect. So the Bible tells them, men, love your wives, and wives, submit to your husband. The reason being is because these things are the more difficult parts to do in a relationship for both men and for women. And so connection is often more valued over solutions. The sisterhood.